We have a great idea for Mother's Day. Tie one on. Now don't get the wrong idea. In this case, we're talking about tying on beads for a perfect present. Karen Edenfield is here to nail down the steps to a nifty necklace. Karen is an inspiration specialist at Jo-Ann Fabric and Craft Stores. Okay, so we got all these cool things here. Let's get going on this thing.
Okay.
What do we do? I see string.
Well, the first thing to do is we're going to make a necklace like this.
Very nice.
We need a selection of beads. And we want a variety. And so we have large and small beads, various shapes. And you want to select beads based on the personality of the person you're giving it to. So we have that.
Their favorite colors or what they like to do.
Absolutely.
I mean, it looks like there's all kinds of beads.
Yeah, we have quite a variety. And also a cord. Now, I like to use this leather cord. It's a 1 millimeter cord, so it's a little larger. So you have to be careful and choose beads that have a hole that's large enough. So I went along with my cord and selected.
Okay.
And the cord is a 9-foot length piece, so I cut ours in half, so you have half and I have half.
Okay.
But it would make a
So that is
necklace
actually
like
9
this.
foot.
It's just wrapped around 3 times. So to start, you just start by tying a knot on the end. And about 5 inches from the end is good, or
5
wherever
inches.
you start. I neglected to give the details.
Well, I can't do a good necklace if I don't have the details.
And then just pick a bead, put it on, and then tie a knot on the other end because we want to have it remain in its place. So we're just tying a bead on each side. And this is great. A child can do this, a mother can make it for their
I can't get the string
mother.
through my bead. I got to pick one with a bigger hole. I can't even get it through that hole. All right, there we go.
There we go. Now, then, I'll move about 2
fell
inches. Well, I'll show you how to work with that.
Okay,
Let's put
show me how to work with that.
This one has too large, this hole is too large. So first put a little one on. So
that'll
start with a little. We'll get it. This
it really
hole
doesn't
is too
seem
large.
that hard. Let me just try a different bead.
Okay, well, if you use a
Wait, this one's going to work.
One with a hole that's
All right,
this large.
maybe it won't, but you
put a
show
small
me.
one on both sides and it keeps it from slipping. So anyway, we'll just proceed on with
Okay,
this.
you're the expert.
I love this leopard print one. So
That is really
start
nice. My
about
daughter
2
would like
inches.
that one.
So as you say, if you say your daughter would like it, it could be made for anybody any age.
Leopard and zebra and things like that.
Yeah, we'll see how successful I am. There we go. And then just put a bead on the other end. Now there are other beads as well. As I'm starting to show you on this, the one that slipped right off, the hole is way too big. See, the hole is quite generous. So slip on, let me tie a knot.
And it doesn't matter where the knots really are.
No.
It's because it's very random, which
The more
is what
random,
makes
the
it.
more interesting, I think. Slide this small bead on.
Yeah, you're
the
much better at
big
this
bead.
than I am.
And then a small bead again, and that sort of keeps it from slipping. It can't slip over the
Oh,
knot.
very
so it
good.
holds it in place
yes.
this time.
And it's actually very much more decorative.
Yeah, it adds a little more interest to it. And then just put another knot in. And then we can use these donut beads. Now, obviously, this would slip right through.
Absolutely.
So an interesting way to do this is just slip it on, and then tie it on the side. So we're going to have it sort of hang off the edge, basically. So it would hang like
very
that.
nice.
And then just keep going and just keep adding to it.
It looks like so easy.
Oh, it is.
And I'm sure if I was not standing here trying to do this, I would have no trouble whatsoever.
Yeah, it would be fine. And I do recommend putting a towel down. I put a piece of felt down to keep the beads from rolling around the counter or tabletop.
Very good
because
idea.
otherwise they'd be scattered everywhere.
Absolutely.
And then to finish it off, just tie, assuming you have all the beads on it.
Right.
Tie them together and put it around, and you can.
It's so nice. And I love it on the pink with the black. You can really be a fashion statement.
Really shows up. But this is with 3 loops around. You can do 2, which would hang a little longer, or a short one, sort of more of a choker, 4 times around. So you can do anything with it. And
All right.
It looks great with any outfit.
You can do anything with it, maybe not.
You can do.
No, but I'm sure that
It'll work.
I actually wouldn't string you along. If this craft enough is easy enough for me, which I'm sure I could get it off the air, anybody can do it. So for directions and more great crafting ideas, use the information that's coming up next. My thanks to Karen Edenfield for showing us what not to do.
For more crafty ideas, call Jo-Ann Fabric and Craft Stores at 1-888-739-4120 or click to www.joanne.com. Next, forging ahead in the fight against breast cancer.